Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders among rookies, with most to prove at mandatory minicamps. With the 2025 NFL Draft and free agency in the rearview mirror, attention has returned to the football field. It is time to learn whether or not all of the work that leadership has put in to reconstruct their respective rosters this offseason will pan out as desired. Coaches will begin installing the playbook and introducing rules to the scheme in these weeks of practice before the training wheels are taken off in training camp. For rookies, it is the continuation of a marathon. Once the season ended, prospects began training for the NFL Scouting Combine and Pro Days, in addition to taking visits. They were whisked away to their new places of employment and began training with their teams. The first opportunity to breath and reflect may not come until next offseason. The chaos may be a welcome distraction for several players, including those below, who inherently carry the burden of expectation. LT Will Campbell, Patriots. Personally, I felt as though Campbell should be given the opportunity to begin his professional career at the position upon which he made a name for himself because of the position's value. There was a small contingency of folks who felt Campbell's lack of ideal arm length necessitated a move inside to guard, and perhaps that would allow him to reach a higher ceiling. The Patriots have matter-of-factly declared that he will be your left tackle, tasked with protecting franchise quarterback Drake May. Campbell is an outlier in terms of his measurables and will always carry the doubt in his left tackle capabilities with him. QB Jackson Dart, Giants. The Giants traded up into the first round to secure Dart. There had been rumors of the front office and coaching staff's infatuation with the quarterback prior to draft night, and leadership has done nothing to hide those feelings post-selection. Dart may be the key to Coach Brian Daboll and General Manager Joe Schoen's fate beyond this season as well. In the short term, New York will almost certainly start veteran Russell Wilson Week 1, but the franchise is expected to ready Dart for action by season's end. WR Emeka Egbuka, Buccaneers. The announcement of Egbuka as Tampa Bay's selection in the first round came as a surprise. The presence of Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Jalen McMillan did not deter them from taking a long-term approach to the position. By taking Egbuka, it suggests that he was rated more highly than others available to them in that moment. Will he prove to them that was the correct decision from day one? Edge Mike Green, Ravens. Green was consistently mocked among the first round leading up to the 2025 NFL Draft, but slipped to day 2. There were reasons for his Friday availability, but the reality is that the Marshall product expected to be gone much sooner. He should carry that chip on his shoulder for the rest of his career. Baltimore needs immediate production among its pass rushers, and Green certainly has the talent to flash that potential in minicamp. CB/WR Travis Hunter, Jaguars. Hunter is aiming to be a two-way player at a high level in the NFL, the likes of which has never been accomplished. The Jaguars have made it clear that they intend to use him on both sides of the ball, and you will always be held to that standard. Minicamp truthfully has no bearing on the success or failure of his professional career, but he will always carry a modicum of pressure because of the circumstances under which he was drafted. CB Will Johnson, Cardinals. Johnson was regarded as a potential top 10 overall pick coming into this past season. He dealt with nagging lower body injuries last season and may lack the desired top-end speed, which led to his availability into day 2. Johnson is eager to be fully healthy once again so that he can prove that 31 other teams mistakenly overlooked him. The opportunity to immediately compete for a starting role is available to him in the desert. The summer sun scorched the turf at Broncos Stadium, but it wasn't just the heat making the air feel electric. It was the promise of what could be. For two rookies, that promise came laced with pressure. Travis Hunter adjusted his gloves, staring down the line of wide receivers like a lion sizing up prey. On the other side of the field, Shedeur Sanders spun a football in his hands, calm as ever, but there was a storm behind those eyes. One built from expectations, legacy, and ambition. Mandatory minicamp wasn't just a pit stop on the road to NFL stardom. For these two was a spotlight, and in that light, everything was magnified. Chapter 1. The Weight of Stardom. When you're Travis Hunter, the label of generational athlete follows you like a shadow. He wasn't just a cornerback or a receiver. He was both. At Colorado, you made playing two positions look effortless. But the NFL wasn't college. Here even legends get humbled.